CYMATICS just bought out Producergrind. What does it mean for the music producer community? And what are my opinions? We went over that in the last live stream, which will now be live on YouTube. So we're going to be, keeping our, what's it called, capsulizing our opinion in that live stream. But this is really me trying to continue the conversation. So I got to wait for everybody to pop in here. And I can't share while I'm live, so that's a little bit tricky. I guess I can share. I wonder what you guys see if I share this. I wonder what y'all would see. Either way. So for those who are watching the replay, if you didn't know, Steven from CYMATICS is now the CEO of Producergrind. It used to be Dylan from Producergrind, who ran Producergrind, but now it's in the hands of a company with a bad reputation, CYMATICS. What up? So we're going to talk about it live. I want to hear you guys' opinion. What up, 5Ever? We back? Kinda. I hit the wrong button, so I was doing too much. So let me make sure everything is straight. So we had a lot of people in that last one. I want to thank everybody for hopping in. And we're definitely going to continue this discussion. I tried to bring TB in. He didn't answer the DM, so we're going to have to do it probably a different time. Mayank is here. What up? Under Pressure is here. Ghost Sosa. All the soldiers in here. Thank you, everybody, for popping back in. Just make sure my mic is good. Is it straight? Is it popping or anything? Because sometimes my mic pops. But yeah, I gave my opinion about what I thought about the CYMATICS takeover of Producergrind. Now, some people are even skeptical about if it's a real acquisition or if it's just, oh, I now run Producergrind, whatever that means. So some people are skeptical. We still have to hear the behind the scenes. And this is no shade to Dylan. I want to be very clear. We love Dylan from Producergrind. If Dylan wants to move on with Producergrind, that's his option. He's put in a lot of work over a lot of years to do that. All Around Entertainment is here. KB is here. Grand Prix Beats without Roderick Williams. Better When Unmastered is here. What's good? Black Diamonds. Thank you. KB, let me take a screenshot actually of the testimonial. Mayank Beats Labs. Mike is perfect. Okay, cool. Where's TB? I tried to get him, but he wasn't answering the Instagram DM, so I don't want to catch him off guard either. It's not. I want him to know if he watches this replay, it's not talking negative about TB. But the thing is, which I mentioned before, is that the tricky part is that these guys have a financial interest in the company. So I'm not trying to harm their financial interest in the company in any way. So I got to be careful how I speak about the company on their behalf, not about Steven from CYMATICS' behalf, because we already explained and shown live that he is not for the culture. Produced by Travin is here. What up? Traven is here. SR is here. It's all good. He just saw, he just kind of got word of mouth type thing. So it's not about TB really. Why would he do that? Not sure who he is and what that is. Produced by Anonymous says, not gonna lie, I was just thinking that TB should start his own brand. He's good enough to do so. TB runs the face of Producergrind. He runs it. J Beat's putting a lot of work. And currently, in my opinion, TB is the sole force behind Producergrind. So hopefully he didn't sign some deal that locks him in for the next 5 years to be a forced worker for Steven from CYMATICS, because that will guaranteed not be good. I wish we had a place where us producers and true musicians could come together without the industry involved. Oh, I see what you mean, like outsiders involved. True. That's what my Discord tries to be. Not that it's perfect, but we have 92,000 people in there, and I try to make it about y'all. What up, SR? Better When Unmastered. You're the GOAT. But yeah, I really wanted to talk to T. Let me see if I can add. Oh, I could start a poll. Yeah, but hopefully y'all guys caught the original live stream, because I was really breaking it down. I'm here to hear you guys' thoughts about Producergrind being bought. Maybe to some people they don't care because it doesn't mean anything to them, but to me, as a leader of the community, as far as somebody who's responsible for the producers and the content that we make and where we're headed, this is not a good sign. One of the most iconic cultural icons in the music producer space just got acquired by one of the companies with one of the worst reputations next to Unison Audio. That's not a good thing. Stevie trying to stop the TB and game stream, probably. I think it's even beyond him. Honestly, when the truth comes out, the devil gets hard working. You know why? Because if they keep it quiet, the truth can't get out and nobody's convinced to think otherwise. Can you explain why it's a bad move? In short, we saw it live stream. I had a live stream with, let me switch the screen here. The live stream with, oh, it's on my other computer. But basically, I had to download one of the live stream episodes where it was me talking to Dylan from Producergrind. And I downloaded it first before I made my comments. And as I started making my comments on the live stream and I played clips from the live stream on the Producergrind channel, I said, watch Stephen from CYMATICS pull this interview down because it says too much truth about his intent. And as we were watching the video, it says, this video is unavailable. And I said, who else would be behind this except Stephen? And I proved to everybody in the live chat that Stephen will destroy culture. I had the highest viewed live stream on Producergrind's channel. He'll delete it like this. He has an issue with you, delete it like that. Why? Because it's not about the producer community to him. It's about getting more distribution to sell his stupid sound packs. His limited time, 500, you got to download it within 2 weeks or else it disappears into the ether sound packs. Okay? And what people might not understand is the business intent. I told Dylan on that Producergrind interview, I said, you could sell a company, but who you sell it to matters. Because if I ran a company, for example, let's say BusyWorks Beats, and then let's say a company like BlackRock wants to come in and buy up BusyWorks Beats for $20 million, let's say. I almost said 2 billion, then I was like, that's too unrealistic. Let's say 20 million. They come to BusyWorks Beats and they say, hey, you know, I want to buy BusyWorks Beats for 20 million. Oh, he's in the Discord? Okay, freak. I tried to invite you on here. I don't know how to like do that though. I guess we could do it on the phone. All right, TB wants to go live, so we're gonna definitely figure that out. Let me do it on my computer as we're doing this. So I said to Dylan, I said, I could sell my company BusyWorks Beats to a BlackRock, you know, for $20 million. I walk away with 20 million. That's straight. But the producer community who needed the leadership, what do they get? And I said, in deals, most people think they get paid in cash. That's not always the case. You know, that's why I said I had to be careful about talking about Dylan because I don't know if he's still invested in the company or not. So basically, in short, you have all cash offer. And TB, I'm going to get to Discord in a second. You have all cash offer. You have, it's downloading updates on Discord, so I got to wait. All cash offer, you have cash and equity, and then you have pure equity. And I said the only thing is, how's this going to live stream to my YouTube from Discord? That's the tricky part. I'm going to have to get on my phone. But, dang, well, let me think for a second. Okay, you got cash and equity, you got all equity. So if they come to me, they say, hey, Busy, we're not going to give you cash, but we are going to give you equity in the company. We'll run the company, but you can have equity. So we're going to pay you over time. So if I sell to a company like BlackRock in that example, who gave me, they're going to run the company and they're going to like do everything they can to be successful. The issue is, what's their intent? Because if I sell to a BlackRock and their intent is not good, they can actually destroy the company, which means my future income does not exist. Whether intentionally destroy it or destroy it because they don't understand the reputation, okay? That's what happens, and that's why you can't just give a cultural, iconic brand over to somebody with a terrible reputation. And this is no shade to Dylan, this is just the facts. I proved it in my interview. I said exactly what would happen, okay? And I did this 3 years ago. So let's see if we can pull up a voice chat. So TB, oh, he's in the thing. Okay, I guess I can put you on speaker. Maybe that'll work. Give me a second, TB, if you hear me. How the freak is this gonna work? Okay, I'm live on my phone. I got the MacBook. I guess speaker's the only way. Okay. So give me a second, TB. I guess this is gonna suck. Do you guys care that I'm gonna play off my speakers? If TB hops in, do y'all care? If the audio's off the speakers, that might suck. Or it might be good. I don't know. The only thing is I can't stream on my Mac. That's the only thing. All right, so he's in the voice channel. So let me join. Am I in there? Turn on mic. Check. Looks like Discord is not detecting any input. Oh, my dumb self. Hold up, y'all. We're going to get TB on the line. Well, now that destroys the whole speaker thing. How are we going to do this, TB? There used to be an invite. I guess you can't do it midstream. That's so cheesy. I invited him to the YouTube, but it looks like I can't get him in here while it's live. I'm trying to think of another way to do this. Like there has to be a way. Let me try my PC one more time, y'all, and then if that doesn't work, then we're holding TB up from a basketball game. You know, like his innocent, just trying to play basketball. I'm over here ranting about producer grind. Yeah, it's the only thing is my PC magically froze too. By the way, how are you streaming? You should be able to share desktop audio. I'm on the phone right now, so that's the tricky part. The thing is, TB needs to hear me on the Mac. So the problem is, I can go on the Mac, but and hear him over the speaker, but he won't be able to hear me unless I have a microphone in, which will then defeat the purpose of the speakers because you guys won't be able to hear him. So I think what I'll do here, I think TB, if you're still here, give me one sec. I gotta find my headphones. Here they go. I think what I'll do, I'll plug my headphones in when I need to talk, and then when you are talking, I'll have you on speaker. There we go. I think we solved it. Producer brains, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. We're gonna get TB Digital on the line from Producer Grind to hear his thoughts. Give me a sec. And if anybody comes in the voice chat trying to be disruptive, you're getting banned. I don't want to hear nobody else's voice in here but TB's. All right, hold up, y'all. Microphone. I'm gonna switch ears. So y'all, here, I'm gonna do it like this. My mic's for y'all is on this side. My mic for TB is on the other side. Ghetto is freak, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so let's do input, my microphone, or external microphone. Whoa. Okay, and then we're gonna do speaker. Or no, yeah, speaker. I don't know if this is gonna make sense. We'll try it. All right, check, check, check. TB, are you there? I can hear Leak go crazy. Can you hear me, Leak, go crazy?
Yeah, we're going now.
But you can't go live from your computer. I tried TB, but not on the Mac. My PC is frozen right now. It won't start up. So that's the only thing. I was live streaming on the PC when I was doing the whole thing, but now the PC froze because I did too much with the audio routing. So I don't know. It's not turning on. I mean, it is turning on, but it's not loading. It just has an issue. It's
You hear me?
okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, we hear TB. Can y'all hear TB from my microphone? Say
No.
so.
Oh, why my camera look like that?
Oh, you got the camera. That's fire. Okay. I didn't know. I've never done this before. So give me a second. Oh, okay. We can hop in. All right. All right. Dope. Okay. I'm gonna flip the camera and then they could see you, and then that way, darn, all these people are popping in with the freak.
Oh, you ain't got no private room?
I'm gonna just add you as a friend real quick, and then we could do it that way. Let me add you because I have to add you.
Yeah. Just you should just call.
Yeah,
To
true.
be
That's true.
honest.
Yeah, because people are gonna be shouting and doing all this, trying to disrupt.
I'll pay the card.
All right, TB, give me a sec.
Yo, can I join the call, please?
No, you can't join the call.
Yo, no way.
Goodness gracious. Hold on, y'all. I don't even know how to get out. How do you leave the room? Okay, here we go. Can I join the call, please? No, you can't join the call. This ain't about you. I would like to join the call. No, I don't care where you at in the world. You're not joining this call. I'm trying to get clout off of this. I would like to promote my beat. No, this is not song feedback. Guy? I don't even know who that was. I'm just trashing dude. I don't even know who it is. Closed mouse don't get fed. Closed mouse don't get fed is a wild statement to say at that point. My man said, yo, can I join? No, y'all can't join in. What the freak? All right, let me add TB. TB's been trying to play basketball for the last probably 30 minutes. I had him on this daggone live stream. My fault. What do they say, a boomer? I don't even know how to use Discord. We're going to get TB on the Discord call. Just give me a sec, y'all. I just got to figure out how to find him and add him as a friend. TB Digital. Oh, here he is. TB Digital. Okay. Okay, it says we're friends on here. Oh, here we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, video call. Okay, I'm just a boomer. All right, I'll give you guys. I'll do this. How about that?
Yo, you heard?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no.
All right, I'm giving you the floor and the camera. How do I make it full screen? Do you know? I'm just so not. Either way.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Take your time. Take your time. Let me figure out how to do this. How do I do this, y'all? Anybody know how to make this full screen? Like, how do I make him bigger? Oh, maybe pin? No. Oh, here it is. Pop out. Boom. There we go. Banga.
All right.
There you go.
Here.
You got the floor. Here's what I'll do. I'll mute my mic so that it doesn't feedback. Okay.
All right. So I got first chat. Look at the Sims. Ooh wee. All right, so, but all right. So
Can y'all hear
what's
TV?
going on, bro? We gotta
Wait.
clear some rumors up, bro.
Yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
Before before you go in, let me make sure they can hear you. Can y'all hear TB? I just want to make sure you're not just saying all this with waste. Chats, give me a yes real quick if y'all can hear TB. And I want to say you the GOAT, by the way, firstly. Okay, y'all can hear him? Okay. I'm going to give you the floor. I'm going to mute this mic, all right?
All right. So boom. Only thing, well, I'm coming on here because a couple things you said we just gotta clear up. I feel like it's a lot of misconception with the PG shit going on, bro. And we just gotta clear up some of the rumors, bro. So first off, I'm gonna just be 100% transparent, man. If y'all know me, bro. I don't give a fuck what I say. So the whole Steven busy beef and shit, you feel me? I'm not even gonna get into that, bro. That between y'all, but I just want to clear up all the other rumors, bro, cause a lot of people be thinking that be me, or it just sometimes people just be coming up with some stories. It be crazy. So let's clear up the JB rumors, bro. JB left because of Dylan, bro. He ain't leave because of me. He ain't leave. JB ain't got no beef. He ain't leave because of whatever, all that shit y'all be saying. He left because of Dylan, bro. They been going at it since day one. When I hopped on there, they was going back and forth, you feel me? I try to play mediator. JB would tell you that. That's why he ain't never mentioned my name. I try to play mediator. I got tired of playing the middleman, trying to get them along, and they were arguing over bread. So that's why JB ended up leaving. One day, he just ended up leaving, and I was there with JB. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's the JB situation. That shit happened.
Is it loud enough? Let me know if y'all can hear me.
Bro, when that shit happened with JB, bro?
Is it loud enough?
That
I
shit
can put
happened
the
like
vocals closer.
2 years ago. This is the thing with JB, though. The only thing that be pissing me off about JB, bro, I don't give a fuck y'all send this to him, bro. Cause I don't say this shit to the nigga face.
Okay, cool.
JB would like every month like attack Producergrind and shit. But like I said, I played middleman with JB. So I was on the phone with JB and Dylan. And it was certain things JB could have did for him to get what he wanted, bro. And then nigga ain't do that shit, bro. Now if he go to Instagram and start crying and pouting, I don't give a fuck, bro. I said what I said, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, that's my whole input with JB. You feel me? That's why he left. It ain't had nothing to do with me, bro. That was between him and Dylan, bro. All right, so the next thing, bro, what else? You had said something else. It's something else you had said.
Yeah.
Okay, the producer culture shit. First off, Mimi's not a producer culture. She got she was doing interviews. She needed a platform to put it on, so producer culture let her put the interviews on producer culture. But we do those collabs just because it's algorithm. It's like Instagram content. We got like 200 some followers on Instagram. They got 200 some followers on Instagram. So sometimes we do the collab shit. Now how the collab shit started with producer culture is I met Mimi at an event, cause Mimi do events in Atlanta, do like all those producer events. So I seen she was doing event type shit, and I ain't gonna lie, around that time, I already kind of knew JB was on his way out the door because niggas kept arguing every damn day about the same fucking shit. So I knew JB was on the way out the door, and everybody knows this. I think I said this on my own podcast with Producer Royalty, and everybody who knows me know me, bro. I don't like doing interviews. It's literally community service type shit. Everybody knows. I literally do the interviews because y'all like that shit. Not because I like that shit. Y'all like that shit. That's why I do the interviews, bro. Literally, Steven begged me to do the interviews, bro. Niggas, everybody know this shit, bro. So I got Mimi because I seen Mimi did an interview with DB, and I said, hey, this shit kind of fire. And then Mimi a female, and we don't have no females on the team and shit. So I said, hey, bro, this shit fire. So I asked Mimi, I said, hey, let's do some collab content type shit. So she was down, and we did like the first couple videos. It was me, Mimi, and JB. And then when JB ended up leaving, it was just me and Mimi. So that's really how that went into about. It wasn't really no like extra thought or no it wasn't really no extra thought. It wasn't no like whatever story I had behind that. That's really how that ended up working out. And then Mimi was fucking with it, so she just fully did interviews with us type shit. You feel me? The whole reason why we did those collabs with producer culture is because we just I think Dylan typed it up like that, like 10 videos. We'll just do collab videos, and ever since then, like I asked producer culture, hey, can you post this for me on my channel or some shit? They'll post it, or if they want us to post something, we'll post it. So it ain't really no like crazy shit behind that story. All right, so this is the shit that I jumped in on the live stream, and I seen Busy had said that we had stopped doing them interviews for a year. So I'm gonna walk y'all through what happened in that year. So basically, the last we did that Metro shit, then we did all them. We went to LA, did all them LA interviews, and then came back to Atlanta. We did some more shit. I forget everything we did, but around like the end of the year, we stopped doing all them interviews and all that shit. The reason why we did that is because on the business side, on the back end, you feel me? It was shit going on. Not shit going on like, oh, fuck you, this, fuck you, that. It was kind of in that era. It was like, okay, what's next type shit. You feel me? I was in that era where I was like, okay, I kind of want to do something else. I live in Atlanta, for y'all that don't know. So I wanted to do like some placement shit. You feel me? So basically, in the beginning of 2024, we didn't do no interviews. The only reason I'm addressing it because Busy said that when we did the interview with CYMATICS with Steven, nobody wanted to do interviews with us. No, bro, that's not true. That's right. That's real. I gotta clear that up, bro. Nobody, bro, the niggas we do interviews with, they don't know who the fuck that nigga Steven is, bro. They do not know that nigga, bro. Bro, Steven went to his first producer event like the other like a month ago. He came with me to the Produce Spotlight event. Them niggas ain't. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, the industry niggas do, bro, these industry niggas is not giving a fuck who we do these interviews with or who run the company. They don't know half of the fucking time they damn self, bro. They ask me, oh, is Dylan still there? Or some shit like, or niggas be thinking it be me running that shit. Like, these industry niggas do not know, bro. So I just gotta clear that up, bro. They was actually asking us to do interviews, but we stopped doing interviews. Now, I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I was ready to stop doing all that shit. I was finna move on to something else type shit. You feel me? I was finna do some other shit. Only because I just got to the road after the Metro interview. And then after that LA trip, I was just like, shit, what's next type shit? And y'all know I do my own little shit too. So I was like, man, what's next type shit? Steven came along and said, well, shit, if you got them finna lead, that's a lot of potential to waste. And it really is, though. I'm not the founder of PG. Dylan, Carrollton, the light-skinned dude from the OG. This the OG producer grind. Dylan, Carrollton, JB, them the OGs. I'm not the OG. Them the OGs, you feel me? They started PG. So for PG to kind of just be like, fuck it, we don't want to do no more shit, that kind of looks, you feel me? That's just a waste of potential. And then I got to think about all this shit, bro. Now, I like I said, I came in at the end of the live stream, so I'm just going off of what you were saying. That leeching shit got to stop, bro. That shit got to stop, my nigga. Listen, niggas cannot say we be leeching, bro, okay? We put a fuck ton of them interviews out. Now, nigga, we just started monetizing them interviews like 2 years ago, bro. Swear to God, on everything I love. 2 years ago, them interviews just got monetized. Now, that's like 2021, bro. Before 2021, all them interviews, everything that y'all seen on the main channel, that shit made no money, bro. That shit made no money. And we was shooting that shit at Parhelion Studios. Boy, them niggas charge $190 an hour, bro. And it takes like 4 hours to get an interview, bro. Hold on.
No, I'm letting you rock. I just want to. Now it explains your energy. I was saying that about Steven, not necessarily Producer Grind.
I know. I'm
okay.
clearing it up with them though.
So, I see.
Okay. $190 an hour. That's bro. The minimum for that fucking studio was $380, bro. Then JB had to get paid for him doing an interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, them interviews were for free. That main channel's for free, bro. The most that main channel done made is probably like $4 a month, bro. That shit don't make us no fucking money, bro. So everything you see on the main channel, bro, that shit is literally community service, nigga. Like, we don't have to do them interviews, bro. That shit is community service, bro. Niggas that make no money off that shit. We just now trying to figure out how to make money off the interview, bro. You feel me? And we ain't never, and it's straight community shit. We never paid for no, we paid for like sponsorship videos. Like, hey, can you do this video for like a kick? We probably did like some Instagram plays or some shit like that. But bro, niggas never paid us, so we never paid niggas to, oh, can you do an interview? None of that shit. All that shit, community shit. Like, everybody we do interviews with, okay, that's cap. Not everybody. 85% of the niggas I done did interviews or content with is like niggas we actually know for real. You know what I'm saying? Like only like a couple we did an interview with and like we never talked to them again. Like Timberland or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the super big niggas. Even Metro we still stay in contact with, bro. You feel me? So like that's just the honor to God true, bro. The only thing that we make money from right now is kits, my nigga. Kits, bro. And I ain't finna sit here and convince y'all about y'all's philosophy about kits and corporate shit and all that shit. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Let me pick up the camera, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, them bills gotta get paid, boy. Bills gotta get paid, boy. Everybody got, you know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, bro.
I agree.
Get paid, bro. Everybody sell kits, bro. I'm not finna, bro. Niggas, bro. This is me speaking, bro. If you in the producer community, bro, I see a lot of niggas post this shit. How niggas be trying to attack niggas on Instagram for charging for paid collabs, and niggas be trying to attack. It's like every time producers do something, and it ain't like selling a beat. If it's anything outside of a selling a beat, it's a scam. Nigga, it's a business, boy. It's a business.
Mm-hmm.
It's other ways to live off of music, bro. So
Sure.
if a nigga sell kits to live off music, goddamn, that nigga won. If a nigga sell collabs to live off music, that nigga won. If a nigga got a fucking master class or some shit, that nigga won. Nigga, it's 2024, bro. You feel me? Now I can understand there are true leeches in the industry, bro. There's true leeches in the industry. That is niggas that charge for collabs, 500, 1,000, and say, oh, this shit placement, this shit guaranteed placement. Those niggas are some leeches. Those niggas need to be stepped on for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, when niggas sell kits, that's a business, bruh. Splice is a business, bruh. Goddamn, FL Studio is a business, bruh. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever feel ashamed that you have a business. Nigga, that's your business. That's how you get your bills paid, bruh. You feel me? So, that's all I gotta say on that shit. I'm trying to think what else I want to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the Steven shit. So I'm not gonna get into details about this shit, but more of the story is PG was at a point where like we was like, okay, we need to kind of do something next, and niggas don't know what to do. Dylan was at the point where he was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, like I kind of want to move on type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Steven came in and picked it up. Now I'm not finna get into the detail because on everything I love, that ain't none of y'all goddamn business. But then what I am gonna say, damn, what was I about to say, bro? But I usually be having to practice these, but I'm really missing one take right now, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I about to say? Oh, this what I about to say. Nigga, Producergrind ain't about to change. We ain't about to sell out all because Steven got that shit, nigga. Steven just got the brunt. He got the budget. If anything, everything we finna do, everything you done seen niggas do since 2020, I joined in 2020. Dylan been doing this shit since like 2017 or 2015. Now it's almost been 10 years. It's been 10 years. My nigga, everything we done did in 10 years, bro. We about to do that shit in less than a year over again, plus more. We finna get Metro back. We finna get all these niggas. I'm manifesting all that shit. We finna get all these niggas back. We finna get the Wheezy interview, Tay Keith interview. Like, you gotta understand, bro. We didn't have the budget, bro. Half of the shit we was doing, everything, most of the shit we done did on PG was winging shit. Like, people think we these corporate evil ass niggas, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Dylan's on a beach somewhere, probably drinking coffee right now, bro. Like, that nigga is not thinking about beats, bro. Bro, I make beats. I make some videos. I invite friends over every day. Go play some ball. You know, go mess with a little yell. You feel me? Like, bro, we not no eat. Like, we really be chilling, bro. Like, we just live all music. We thankful to live all music, bro. But that shit with Steven, bro, nothing's not finna change, bro. If anything, we got a bigger budget to do cameras. Before interviews, my nigga, I had to do the cameras and the fucking the mic shit, bro. Like, nigga, when we was doing the interviews, I had to monitor the mic and think about the camera shutting down every time, bro. I couldn't even think about questions because I'm thinking about that shit. Now we got a budget. We got an actual team. We got a budget to travel now and shit like that. You feel me? Like, all Steven did, he put it into now we could actually see the potential of what PG could do. Y'all have to understand that involves kits too, my nigga. That's how we made our money, nigga. We don't make money off the interviews. All them fucking 800 videos and tutorials I did, them shits ain't make no money. It was the kits that make money, bro. You see what I'm saying? Now, I know Busy be saying what he be saying about that shit and everything, and that's his opinion. You feel me? I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? That's his opinion. So if you feel that way, that's how you feel. I'm just saying at the end of the day, bro, like, ain't nobody, no, nigga, PG not finna sell out, bro. That shit dead, bro. Only reason why I'm addressing this, because people be thinking, I know niggas think I don't like the face of the PG, but really, it's a lot more people involved in this. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to JB. Shout out to all the Team PG members and shit like that. But at the end of the day, bro, like niggas not selling out, bro. You feel me? We finna make a bigger platform. We finna collab with everybody. I'm trying to collab with like everybody. That's one of my biggest things, bro. You feel me? Whether it's producer culture, I want to collab with
Can y'all hear him?
Lucid.
Let me know.
Bro, what's they called, bro?
Let me know if y'all can hear him on the mic. Say yes in the chat.
Lucid, who them niggas is, bro? Who them niggas? There's somebody else that do interviews now, and they kind of going crazy. Lucid Monday, bro. Shout out to them, bro. We trying to collab with Lucid Monday. We trying to collab with everybody, bro. Like, we trying to elevate this shit, you feel me? All Steven doing is coming in. Obviously, for Steven buying PG, it's obviously a business move. You think this nigga just brought PG out the kindness of his fucking heart, nigga? No, nigga, that nigga brought it because he finna make money out that shit. Like, come on, bro. It's a fucking business, nigga. When you got down... The fuck did you buy a fucking FL studio? Like, I don't know, bro. I'm not, but nigga, obviously it's a fucking business decision. But you gotta understand, there's other people in the equation that gonna do shit for the community. I just literally told you that I don't like doing these fucking interviews, nigga, but I literally do it because it's community service, bro. It's for the community, bro. We bringing back Behind the Beats. We just dropped the Behind the Beat today. Nobody else is doing. Genius don't do that shit no more. You feel me? We the only niggas that do producer interviews, bro. Everybody do fucking tutorials, and we still do goddamn tutorials, like, bro. So stop all that sellout shit. Ain't shit selling out, nigga. The only reason why shit selling out is because probably you don't want to watch no more. That's the only reason why it's selling out, nigga. And that's your opinion. You feel me? People grow from shit. Like we make a lot of beginner tutorials. So if you're not a beginner no more, you're probably not gonna watch the tutorials because that's growth, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And like that same perspective goes with like that scam shit, like with the masterclass shit. Like every time I see a producer get a masterclass, y'all niggas wanna call that shit a scam, bro. Bro, that shit dumb as fuck. You gotta understand, all because you can learn that shit by yourself don't mean it's a scam. For example, if you go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? You could go to the gym by yourself. You could make a goddamn a diet by yourself. You could plan out all your workouts by yourself. You can do all that shit by yourself, bro. But there's people who choose to go to the gym, get a personal trainer, and pay like $200 a week when they could do all that shit by themselves. Neither one is wrong. But maybe that person who got a personal trainer know that they fat ass got they might be a little lazy, bro. When I was fat as hell, bro, I was lazy. I needed a nigga to make my exercises, and I needed a nigga to tell me what to eat, bro. Cause that nigga ain't tell me what to eat. I swear to God, nigga, bro, finger licking wings every day, bro. Every fucking day, bro. It's the same thing with some producers. You got beginners who got now just learn how to make beats. They click on Busy Words Beats tutorial on his channel. They click on my shit. They probably see 800 fucking video. Nigga, they about to sit there and watch all that shit. You feel me? Like, oh, if they see a masterclass or they see this shit that gives them the tools or the guidance, they might go for that. So this might be an opportunity for them. You feel me? That don't mean it's an opportunity for everybody. But that don't mean it's a scam, bro. It just might not be the opportunity for you. You know what I'm saying? I know they ain't really got shit to do with the conversation, but I just gotta bring that up. But yeah, bro, I know I just ran it and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say, man. You feel me? But PG ain't selling out shit, bro. We ain't finna sell out, nigga. Only thing we finna do is make more content. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm finna do today is I'm putting up like 10 points. You know, like 10 points today. You feel me? Hey, that's all I gotta say though, bro. What you gotta say?
Oh no, I wanted to thank you for saying that because I wanted to give you the floor because everybody said they could hear you clearly, and it'll be on YouTube. Firstly, thank you, and I want you to know because I never had a chance to really talk to you. You know, we love you, like for real. We want to see you win. To us, you were the face of Producergrind, and I see you running things. And however it turns out, we're behind you. So any words that I said that seem to be affecting you and your position and how everything's going, I was clear in the live stream to say every part of my opinion today. I don't want to hurt anybody with an equitable position in Producergrind still, whether that's Dylan, yourself, or whoever. And but yeah, I shared my opinions. Some stories. Maybe when you're done, you could check it out after your balling session. But firstly, we love you. I don't think we ever had a chance to say it, and we just want to see you win, man. So at the end of the day, thank you.
For sure, man. Shout out, B. And but here's the thing, bro. I don't know what's going on with y'all too with that beef shit, bro. But bro, stop that beef. Y'all gotta stop beefing with the producing shit, bro. Like that shit lame, bro. Like all that beef shit, problem shit, bro. That shit so lame, bro. Like, what's the point of me doing all this free ass interviews and all this shit? And niggas just gonna beef with each other, bro. Like, and niggas be beefing about dumb shit, like, bro. Like, producers be beefing about some stupid ass shit, egos, fucking sounds. Who made this sound? And all this other shit. Like, bro, nigga, stop. Y'all gotta stop beefing, bro. At the end of the day, yes, Steven brought producer grind because it's about to cash. We about to run that shit up. We about to cash out. You feel me? That's why he brought producer grind. But at the same time, he knows that producer grind ain't shit without community service. That's the reason why when we stopped that year, when we stopped doing all that content and shit, that money won't looking right because we weren't doing the service no more. Steven understood that. I made sure that nigga understood that before he even entertained that shit with producer grind. You feel me? So don't understand that shit not selling out. Now, if you see me gone one day, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, that shit might be cooked. But nigga, I ain't going, bro. You feel me? So that's that. Bro, you gotta talk to Steven, kill all that beef shit. I don't know what y'all niggas beefing about, bro, but kill that shit, bro. Kill that shit. We be doing bigger things. We be doing events. We be doing live stream events, webinars, free shit, Discord events. We be doing all that. Not on here clearing up dumbass rumors and shit. You feel me? But shout out to Busy. Shout out y'all, my bad. I think I down. I'm on that court. You feel me? I just got a new ball, bro. Someone stole my ball yesterday, bro. Like, oh, bro. $80 ball. They won't even get that shit back. Like, you know when you get the insurance on the basketball, they say because I lost it, they can't even send me a new ball, bro.
I never heard of insurance on a basketball.
I'm saying, bro, I got scammed for real.
I thank you for your patience. I'm not gonna hold you up any further. And again, we love you, man. Keep rocking. We're behind you 100%.
So I'll tell you later, bro.
Peace out, buddy. All right. So y'all heard from the man himself. That was TB Digital, who in my opinion is the face of Producer Grind currently. He's a unicorn. He's a magical. It's just when I've been in this producer game, or not the producer game, but the content space for. Oh, I forgot I have to switch ears. I'm talking in this headphone and thinking y'all can hear me. Hold on. I've been in the content space for 10 years now, going hard, and I could tell y'all that there's certain people who just have the DNA for this. And TB has that DNA. And luckily, Producer Grind came across him at the time when they were kind of pivoting the host because he is the company and Dylan knows how important he is. And Dylan's an awesome person as well. So I never wanted it to be an attack on TB Digital. In fact, when I was speaking, all the people I could think of was Dylan more so. And, the Steven from CYMATICS. I didn't even think to, really think about TB's position before speaking. So I know he showed respect before towards me, so I got to be careful with his side of things as well. But ultimately, what do I see, guys? I'm being honest with you. What do I see after the CYMATICS acquiring Producer Grind? I see them using just like Studio Link has like the Scott Storch plugin and the Zaytoven plugin. I see Producer Grind doing plugins with all these producers to use their likeness, because what do you do when you have drum kits? And we all know we can get the same drums on Reddit. Like, let's just 100% be honest. We can all get the drum kits on Reddit. Lunch 77 covered every drum sound you could ever need. And so what happens when you have all the drums? The only way to sell drums at that point is to use somebody's likeness, because now it becomes the Metro Boomin curated drums or the, Go Grizz curated drums. Now they have to use the name of the producer because that's the only way we can truly see a difference in the product. And so I see that coming soon. So get ready. There's going to be a combo. It's going to be the Go Grizz drum kit with the Go Grizz masterclass, if he agrees to do it, and then the Go Grizz plugin. That's going to be the rollout for every guest. I guarantee you that's what's about to happen on Producer Grind. And like I said, Steven from CYMATICS is going to leech off of all the likeness of all those people, and that money is never going to come back to the producer community outside of the people who work for Producer Grind. So TB has his points about running the business, but at the end of the day, it's about who controls the business. Who controls the business? That's very important. Let me read some of your comments real quick. Did y'all enjoy that talk, or was it kind of ghetto? Let me know. Not ghetto in terms of like what he said. I'm talking about the quality. Was it kind of janky? They need him. He could get more money as a business partner. I think what's happening now, it's kind of like when producers, they're so creative that they don't run the business side of things. And so they just give it up to a manager, and they give the manager, 50% of their business because they don't have managerial skills. That's what I see happening right now to that side of things. Okay, you said Niles good? Okay. But yeah, this will be encapsulated for you guys. And I downloaded the original interview so that who can freaking try to act like it never existed. You guys saw that live stream. See, TV didn't see all this, so he didn't see all this stuff. Guys, do you know a rapper that could rap on my beat? Read the room, my guy. He calling it lame for calling out real ish. I mean, he's passionate because he has a stake in the company still. He still works for Producer Grind. So if my money came from Producer Grind, I wouldn't want anybody trashing Producer Grind because I'm still getting paid by it. That's my livelihood. So that's why I wanted to be careful to make sure Dylan didn't have equity position in Producer Grind either before speaking on it. I just never thought that deeply about, the people who are still currently on the roster. I'm reading your chats now. Y'all got to stop the animosity and get money. Yeah, it's like, it does matter who owns it. One of his points was that it doesn't matter who runs Producer Grind. I think it does because we saw in real time. They literally deleted culture in real time. Just because he had an issue with me, there goes the interview. Just like that. Now imagine, Stephen from CYMATICS had an issue with Metro, God forbid. Now the Metro interview's gone. Like where Metro is praising God for like, his career and he's being vulnerable and he's saying all this stuff. Now the message of God is gone because somebody got emotional and pressed the delete button. That's my issue with Stephen running CYMATICS. Let TB be the CEO. Let Stephen just be the investor. Don't let the man run the company. Goodness gracious. Who owns it? Who owns it has all the power. Game looking out. Thank you for knowing where to place my stocks. Interesting comment. It's okay. TB's a part of it still, so I had to respect his perspective. CYMATICS bought Producer Grind. It's official. I confirmed it with Dylan from Producer Grind, the original owner. He confirmed that they did, in fact, do a deal of some sort. And CYMATICS has now bought out Producer Grind. Now, to you guys, do you think that's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? TB gave his opinion, his perspective about, it being, he claims it's going to be better in the future, which again, if I work for a company, I would say the same thing. Like, it's going to be better. We're going to be flying around. So again, I got to be careful about his position in this. Honestly, smart, my opinion, I don't see the problem. Isn't Producer Grind a business already? The point I'm trying to make is that we're giving culture to people who are not of the culture, and they could destroy the culture if they want to for profit. So when he started talking, when TB specifically started talking about, it's a business, it's a business, it's a business, we're talking about culture. When he said the podcast wasn't monetized, we're talking about culture, not money. We don't want to destroy the culture and the intent of protecting producers around the world. I think it could be great, but I'm curious why he sold and what the price was. I don't think there was a price, honestly. I think, to be honest, if you listen to the Stephen from CYMATICS interview on Producer Grind, he says that they made $3 million in a year. My guy, you can't fool me. I'm a businessman. If you were making $3 million in a year, your business would not even look the way it looks. First of all. Okay, so let's start there. And then he said they made $3 million in a year. Okay, we forgetting about ad spend. We forgetting about paying employees. We forgetting about the cost of stuff. I could say I make $100 million in a year. If I spend $90 million, $99 million, I only made $1 million in a year. Now that to a person with nothing, that sounds like a lot. But when I say I make $100 million a year, you think I make actually $100 million a year. So do I think that he had that much cash reserve to buy out a Producer Grind? No. If he did, shout out to Dylan. He got his cash and he could run with it. What I think happened though is that they did what's called seller finance, maybe a little advance up front, like a record label, right? What do record labels do? They sign slaves. How do they sign the slaves? How do they do it? They give them an advance and they say, if you don't return this advance, we will take all of your assets. Is that not what's happening with Producer Grind? I'm gonna give you this advance, person that I'm buying the company from. Let's say he gets $100,000 cash. I don't know whatever the number is. Let's say it's $100,000. I give you $100,000 for your company, and it's an advance, which means it's really a loan. And if you don't pay back the loan over the future payments that are coming, of the future cash coming into the company, I'm going to take your entire company. That's called slavery. I actually am subscribed to CYMATICS Web, and personally, I am subscribed to the CYMATICS Web, and personally, I don't buy expensive drum kits. I don't know what you mean by web. What's behind CYMATICS now? A bank, a pension fund? Could be. BlackRock has been doing deals in ATL, so it could be BlackRock for all we know. And what do these banks do? They acquire businesses in distress to do what? Get the assets under control to then what? Absorb the future income of the company to then what? If they don't pay the interest on their loan They take the company and the assets, and they basically got a company for free. Do y'all not understand the game of slavery? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to restart this PC. No, I think Producergrind was in distress. I think it was the opposite. But again, it's not a shade to Dylan. I just want to make that 1,000% clear the entire talk here. Pension fund, debtors, not slaves. No, slaves. You do what they say if they give you money like that, or you get removed. And you, like what you guys just saw earlier, my interview magically disappeared from the Producer Grind page. Why? Because I was talking about the Producer Grind acquisition from CYMATICS, because he's an emotional leader and he just destroys culture because he feels like it. That's why. So when you tell me that, I forgot the comment I was actually responding to. Debtors, not slaves. So when you tell me debtors, not slaves, that's slave master behavior. Hey, boy, what I tell you about giving that boy a platform? Hey, boy, take that video down and you're fired, boy. That's slavery. Slavery is when you get nothing through the whole process. That's actually incorrect. There's something called, what is it called? Sharecropping, or there's a term for it. Somebody help me in the chat. Is it sharecropping? Where farmers would give black folks land, I think it's sharecropping, is a legal arrangement where a landowner allows a tenant to use their land in exchange for a percentage of the crops produced on that land. What does that sound like? BeatStars. Oh, wait, I make a free account and BeatStars gets 30% of my commission? Doesn't that sound like sharecropping? Sharecropping is a legal arrangement where a landowner, aka BeatStars, allows a tenant, aka the beat maker, to use their land in exchange for a percentage of the crops produced on that land. Does that not sound like BeatStars with their free accounts, where they're taking 30% of the revenue? Is it freedom and justice and holy for everybody, or is that slavery? I don't own the land. I can't even sell crop. I can't even get crops because I don't own any land. Everybody owns all the land. So how do I farm if I don't have my own land? Y'all bet not fall for that ish. Beat croppers is wild. Yo, a beat croppers platform would be so wild. Same as trading funds. I got to go soon in a little bit, guys, because I'm going to spend family time. But I just wanted y'all to hear, from TB to get his perspective. Go rewatch my live stream that I did, because that says it all. And yeah, I'm just wishing you guys well. It's evidence on the live about what they will do to the culture that they want to protect so bad. All right, so let me know on my the community tab. I'm reading your comments. People go with money, and when they need the sound, People go with money when they need sound like they was sold a 360 pitch. Again, TB is just trying to make it. He's just trying to make it. So it's nothing against TB. But at the end of the day, if TB bucks up against Steven from CYMATICS and Steven, feels rubbed the wrong way, you think TB's still going to be there? So TB's fighting for a brand that he doesn't own, which is fine, because he draws a pay, some kind of pay from that. So that is his equity. I don't want to ever, speak on that. My point is, the problem is that it's not run by people who actually care. And they will get rid of people in a flash, as you guys literally just saw in the live stream. All right, so I keep repeating myself, but same as me, I'm trying to say this. Sometimes you got to watch what you eat, though. Indentured servants. Just watch that CYMATICS YouTube video on taking over Producergrind. Tragic situation. I'm reading it like light speed. I feel like an AI. Tell them about the gun line, boss. Yeah, you run past that gun line, you think you got freedom. There's no fences, but you run past that gun line, see what happens. People go with the money when they need. Yeah. And that's why I said when Steven CYMATICS was getting all snuggled up with Producergrind back then years ago, I already knew the play. They get close to people and they wait for the economy to crash so that they see them in distress and they go, "Oh, I'll buy your company." And then they put their imprint on that next company. I know the game. I said this 3 years ago. It manifested. I'm saying it now. You know what's going to happen in the next 3 years? CYMATICS is trying to build their reputation back up. They buy Producergrind because everybody loves Metro. They love Timbaland. They love all those stars on the page. So then CYMATICS can hide behind all those people with the actual good reputation and then put out products and distribute it through the Producergrind audience because they can never tap into the hip hop audience. They could never get into it. They needed blackface to even get inside of hip hop. They were selling EDM packs. Okay, so what do? They have to acquire a blackface to get into hip hop to sell more packs. Then they get more people on their email list because they realize the trend on EDM died. So they're like, freak, it's hip hop's the trend. How do we get in hip hop? Buy black people as the face. Oh yeah, we're gonna sponsor you as a YouTube creator. You who actually makes music, because Drew is awesome. Drew from Adu Sounds, awesome person. Steven from CYMATICS is not a real music producer. That's why he drags in loops almost every one of his tutorials. He drags the loops in because he doesn't know how to make beats like that. Okay, and he's the one running Producergrind right now, which is insane to me. So the next play in the next 3 years, I'll call it here, is that you're going to see him try to clean up his reputation with CYMATICS. You're going to see, them use the likeness of those people to make whoever the guest is drum kit, like Splice, right? Just kind of have drums already made and then stamp their name on it and say, this is the so-and-so's drum kit. They're going to try to do a plugin like Studio Linked with each guest. They're going to try to do the masterclass play. They're going to sell you the bundle. It's going to be like, hey, you get a bundle of drum kits, a masterclass, and a plugin from XYZ producer name. They're selling you the same drum kits that we all have from Reddit. Okay. The loops, that might be custom made. Okay. So I can't speak on that. Now the plugin, you're going to buy another compressor. You're going to buy another delay plugin. It's up to y'all to spend money on plugins. Plugins are actually more of something I embrace. But I'm telling y'all to play. Get the guests, get them a drum kit, get the masterclass, get the plug-in play going. That's their game for the next 3 to 5 years. I guarantee you that's the play. They're going to do the live event thing only so they can attract more of those people, more of the important people to the stages. Because if they see Metro talking, everybody's going to want to talk as an important person just to meet Metro. So now you have more important people who want to talk to Metro coming to support Metro, but not the actual people behind the company. It has nothing to do with them. And then now they don't realize they're giving all their likeness away to the culture vulture, AKA the person who just bought Producergrind. That's the play. We're literally giving our culture away. And it's not Dylan's fault for selling the company. It's not anybody's fault who works there. What I'm saying is, I called this 3 years ago, and I'm going to call it again. All right, y'all, I got to spend family time. Wishing y'all the best. Thank you for listening, and peace.